WrestleMania 32 was a strange show in many ways. Roman Reigns, positioned to be the top babyface on the World Wrestling Entertainment roster, was booed out of the building when he emerged on the stage before his match against Triple H. The majority of WrestleMania 32 was dominated by heels going over and being given victories instead of beloved wrestlers having their hands raised. It was an event that went in a completely different direction than the NXT Takeover Dallas show that occurred on the Friday before WrestleMania 32 and that was widely praised by fans and by journalists who have said that Takeover was better than WrestleMania. The end of WrestleMania 32 brought with it the official kickoff to the year that will lead up to WrestleMania 33. While WrestleMania 33 may be a year away and far into the distance on the calendar, it is never too early to begin thinking about what may go on at the biggest professional wrestling show of 2017. Those of you who felt let down or disappointed by what you saw at WrestleMania 32 could probably come up with more than 10 things that you would like to see occur at WrestleMania 33. It is time to get to work, Triple H and Vince McMahon, and hopefully have WrestleMania 33 be as good as NXT Takeover Dallas. Number 10. Asuka vs Eva Marie. Hear us out before you close your web browser and vow to never again visit this website. Asuka, who won the NXT Women's Championship at NXT Takeover Dallas, is beloved among fans in part because she has been booked as this unstoppable monster. Eva Marie draws nuclear heat among die-hard fans because of her limited in-ring skills. The WWE would generate one of the loudest pops of the night at WrestleMania 33 if the company booked Asuka to thoroughly destroy Eva Marie in front of a rabid audience chanting for Asuka to kick Eva Marie right out of the business. Make it so, WWE. Number 9. John Cena vs Baron Corbin. Some of you reading this may not like it, but all indications are that the WWE is going to push Baron Corbin as part of the main roster following WrestleMania 32. Anything worth doing is worth doing right, and a right way to finalize Corbin's ascent to the top of the roster could be to have him work a WrestleMania feud with John Cena. Heck, the WrestleMania 33 crowd may even pop for Corbin depending on how the company treats him throughout 2016. Then again, Corbin will probably be relegated to mid-card status like other NXT talents because the WWE is a strange company. Number 8. Triple H vs The Rock. You can consider this a plea to the WWE. Please, we beg of you, please put an end to the Authority faction once and for all a year from now at WrestleMania 33. Triple H the wrestler deserves one big send-off before he becomes the full-time father of NXT and the boss behind the scenes, and there is no better option for such a match than The Rock. Rock and Triple H have a long history. The match has been teased in the past, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is unfortunately not a real option for Triple H. Rock vs Triple H at WrestleMania 33 could realistically be the final match for both men. Number 7. Ronda Rousey vs Stephanie McMahon. Yes, we are assuming that Ronda Rousey is going to retire from the Ultimate Fighting Championship and from mixed martial arts before WrestleMania 33 rolls around. The WWE has teased that Rousey and Stephanie McMahon could have a match, and Rousey would not even have to be a full-time worker on the WWE roster for the company to have her tap McMahon out in front of an adoring audience. Rousey beating McMahon coupled with Triple H losing to The Rock could serve as the definitive end to the heel Authority storyline. Oh, we can only dream of that day becoming a reality. Number 6. Finn Balor vs Undertaker. We are thankful for everything that Undertaker has given the WWE over the past several decades. With that said, the time for him to ride off into the sunset will be next year at WrestleMania 33. Finn Balor vs Undertaker at WrestleMania would be worth the price of admission for the entrances of the two wrestlers alone. The two could also have a fun match even if it was not a 5-star instant classic. Undertaker's last ever match should be used to elevate somebody who needs the bump, and it should also end with Taker losing. Balor could be the best opponent for the Troll. Number 5. Brock Lesnar vs Samoa Joe. The storyline for this match writes itself so long as the WWE does not bury Samoa Joe after Joe is called up to the main roster. Joe is a mean and tough wrestler who chokes guys out and who beats up smaller opponents. Lesnar is the beast who has, in feuds, injured opponents and who ended Undertaker's famous WrestleMania streak. The two monsters should be kept apart until maybe the Royal Rumble, where they finally meet face to face and where they set up their WrestleMania feud. Watching Joe and Lesnar deliver stiff shots and suplexes during the match would be amazing. Number 4. Sami Zayn vs Kevin Owens Hell in a Cell. Just as the WWE stole the Summer of Punk story from Ring of Honor, the company can take the feud involving Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and present its own version of that feud on shows such as WrestleMania 33. Zayn and Owens should have multiple matches in 2016 even if a championship is not involved, and those matches should lead up to one final showdown that ultimately ends the feud. There is no bigger way to complete a feud in the WWE than a Hell in a Cell match, and there is no bigger stage for that match than WrestleMania. We hope the WWE gets Zayn vs Owens right over the next year. Number 3. Shinsuke Nakamura vs AJ Styles. There does not even need to be an in-depth storyline for a WrestleMania 33 match involving Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Nakamura and Styles have met in the ring in the past, and they are two of the best overall workers in the world. The story, thus, can just be that both men want to show that he is the better wrestler of the two. Pro wrestling can and should be simple as it pertains to booking shows and writing stories, and Nakamura vs Styles is a great example of this. Odds are that this would also be the best match at WrestleMania 33. Number 2. The Four Horsewomen collide. The WWE has told the story of the Four Horsewomen on NXT programming, and all four should be on the main roster in the spring of 2017 so long as all four are healthy. A four-way match involving Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch and Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship is the proper conclusion for a feud involving those four women, and they deserve to showcase their skills together on a WrestleMania card. The truth of the matter is that this four-way match could steal the show and could be even better than was the match involving Charlotte, Lynch and Banks at WrestleMania 32. Number 1. The Shield three-way. As soon as the Shield was called up to the main roster as a trio, it was only a matter of time until the WWE put Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins in the ring together for a three-way match with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. There are a plethora of ways that the WWE could get to this match. At least one of them will have to play the role of the heel. Reigns will probably be booked as a top babyface because his future in the company was decided years ago, but either Ambrose or Rollins could get over as heels if protected by the WWE. However we get there, we could very well be on the road to Reigns vs Rollins vs Ambrose finishing off WrestleMania 33.
Thanks for watching. Let me know if you like or dislike this video by hitting that like or dislike button. If I missed anything let me know in comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe.